Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Retro. I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. To say it in a normal way, huh? Last episode we did Hawk Manor and all like surrounding mysteries about it, and today we're gonna go and report to your boy. So I thought that Hawk Manor was like entirely changed, but no, they just changed it to the point that you don't have to use return. That's all. My god, people just spawned in. Cool. That's interesting. First there was nobody, and then there was everybody. I'm going to change some volume stuff. But my headphone. Oopsie. Also, something else you might have noticed is that I decided to go and change my armor. So this is the Quarn. No, not the Quarn. The Manor scale mail. And I think it fits the rest of the set pretty dang decently, so... The only thing that's a little bit weird are the shoes, but meh, whatever. Your returns. I'm having burps and hiccups because I just ate, and that is when I have it the worst. Your returns. What sights awaited you within the manor? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me all. So she went so far as to consort with devils. Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are the same. They are of the same vile blood, or brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold of the woe they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence I allowed, I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, though misplaced, through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both. I am an abhor to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. And I need to go to Minfilia. But before we do that, let me go over to Camp Tranquil. And we're gonna go and kill ourselves some turtles. Gotta kill some tortoises. And then we need to go somewhere else. I need to go over to the south, southern Thailand to go and kill some bombs. Goodbye. Next. Inner Beast. There we go. Also, I have a new class quest because I reached level 40. I should go and check that out. One more turtle, please. I'm sorry, two more actually. Whenever I'm doing this, I like really think, like I really get the feeling that I'm playing Xenoblade. I also totally forgot to fix something, so I will fix that after I'm done killing these tortoises. There we go. Right, my friends, I will be right back. Alright, I've returned and I've fixed my issue. So now I can press Alt and move to the left. Right, let's go over to Southern Australia and kill myself some bombs. Bombs? Right, smoke bombs. And since I'm here, I might as well... Ah, I should have used the Vesper Bay Easter egg ticket. Welp. Whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, Rise of the Sandworms. Children of the Sand. Goodbye, friends. I also now have these two, which... Let me go and take a look, actually. Item comparison together with the... Vitality, intelligence, and yeah. This is probably the reason why I couldn't need these. Well, it's still handy, I think, to hold on to these things for... Well, is it? I'm not sure. I'm never really sure about what I'm gonna do with that. We'll see how it goes. Smoke bomb! I really love the freaking bomb enemy design. The Sims all have cactuars and a lot of different designs, really. How about this? I like Final Fantasy. Quite simple, really. But there we go. Beep. Minute. Yeah, I think I'll just use the right ticket then. I'm kind of wondering though. The Dawn bracelets, are they... Where is that? Oh, I see. I got these, wait. Wait just a moment. Strength 2, Dexterity 2. So this one gives you more vitality and then skill speed. Which is more important for a tank, so... Okay. Just wanted to make sure that I wasn't running around in shitty gear. Well, I am running around in shitty gear, but just not super shitty gear. I'm gonna take a look actually. Is this? It's level 25. So I'm level 40 right now. Oh my god. I'm level 40 right now, so yeah. What level is the Hawk Manor gear? Level 28. Yeah. I could use an upgrade or two. Cutscene? No, just... It is still a cutscene, but just had to run towards Mephilia first. Welcome back, Lynn. Full glad am I to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn in Oswald? Nod. Two of La Habrea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission. The devils taunt us, it is beyond that. Then the Assassins have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that the Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Assassins might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. Yet, come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you are ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Alright. And then I get a level 28 weapon cover, but I think I got a Corn weapon, which is a lot higher level. Skeletons! What? Really? Pfft, that's it. Don't know why I got that achievement, but whatever. Let me take a look. Item level 37. Yeah, no.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlwyb hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since, which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies, tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Ariange, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
There we go. Let me go and use return. Since I do originate from Limsa Lominsa. You can actually change your home point if you want it, but it's just gonna stay Limsa. Once again, people just spawning in. I've never seen this happen before. May have to be like an internet thing or whatever. I don't know. I don't care either, really. As long as I have this beautiful loading time, I do not care one bit. Ba-da-ba. I need a different axe. This axe is ugly. I might need to find some different pants too at some point. Ba-da. Good to see you, Private Adair. The Scion sent word that you were on your way. To business then. As it is as we told the antecedent, the kobolds have again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Agomera. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for the fell primal. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Your deeds bring glory to the Maelstrom, Private Adair. Right proud I am to call you one of our own. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wishes to address Lynn personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the Kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the Company of Heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn to be turned now to the science of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Olympus's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lominsons who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Yestola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine, freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Lim's elementals and citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be held here in the city ere long. Will be felt. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. I trust I can count on you, Private. You have my thanks. Along with the full support of the Maelstrom, I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to a negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grave Fleet Mills in Lower Lanosk. Quite. Why a mercenary would choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, perhaps you can ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Alright. Let's get going. She's just playing cards. That's interesting. Right. This is still a really annoying place to get to. Just the fact that there's only... Like, they should have put an Aetheryte over here, I feel. Only one down here is really annoying. But oh well. At least I think I've improved mount speed in this place, right? Travel... Mount speed. Yeah. I have increased mount speed in Lower Lanosk. The Jello Jacket. I also need to go into this. That's right. I should not forget about that. I'm gonna take a look actually at my skills, because I can probably get Missile Tempest by doing that, yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Which is a pretty good move. It's a combo move with my AoE, so... Madman Bridge. That's the name and a half. The eyes. Oh man. So this is what the game feels like. I'm sorry. Can I please thank you? Yeah, this is something that you forget once you've unlocked flying and like maximum movement speed and all that jazz, or maximum mount speed. You just really tend to forget how slow it is to move. So every new expansion, you lose your ability to fly and move fast, and then it's like, oh god, I have to walk everywhere again. But even when you, I feel like even when you unlock flying, this is still a really annoying freaking thing to do. Yeah. Hello. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find your last sorcery. You're gonna say something, adventurer, or just keep staring, huh? You want to know about the company of heroes? Ah, hell's price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, lass. Old Twactome was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted to know? So you want to hear a tale of the company of heroes? Hey, how the company of heroes bested a primal, do you? Let me guess, you mean that bastard Tidus, eh? Oh, if only I'd been there to see it. It was a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Tidus took, and when he hit your girl, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Just like that. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, all of you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics you used to beat old Tidus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, why don't you just do me a favor and kill those rats that have made a nest mighty wilt meal? Sounds severe. Aye, do that and then we'll talk. Interesting armor you got there, buddy. It's time to go and kill some rats. Wahoo wah! Rats! Right. The bloody rats. That's a lot of rats. I hit the winch by 2, but he's gonna die in like a one friggin' attack. However, he was connected to this boy. Also, we have the Rat King. My god, it's Jason boy. There you go. Hello. There's so many women over here. Eh? So the beasts are dead, are they? Nice work, adventurer. Save me the hassle of, never mind. Bunny Pew. What? You're still asking how we'd beat Tidus? I don't know, adventurer. It was a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10-score battles could really rely on. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you can, you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't be in good conscience to tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you'd need to be capable of slaying, say, a goob. Come to think of it, it ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down, and down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any roads, why don't you try heading due west and stand on lookout? Stand on lookout in case the Gubu comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you about the old Tidus. I still love these dodos. They're so good. Right. Survey. 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 Look around you. Gubu farmer. You went in the wrong neighborhood, pal. And bonk. Now, you again, and the Gubu that was harassing the Miller's dead? Didn't you think, you had it in you, adventurer? Still, you took forever and a day to get a job done. Still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. Anything interesting over here? Money! So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you've got what it takes to face Tidus. Maybe if you slew, Chuck, Tom. You in there drinking again? If you are, the Gubu had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have me word on that. Cleave the beast's skull into it, my trusty axe, I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask her? She'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Troctom who slew that Gubu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Troctom, the finest axeman ever to serve in a company of heroes. A legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Tidus. Tidus? Tidus? Who in the seven hells is Tidus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? Company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody halfwit. Oi! Well, see, Tidus was what me and my lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagin shite I've ever heard. Both of you, outside. We'll learn the truth the Winston way. Troctom, if you didn't say that, Gubu, you may consider your contract revoked. Destroy the large boulder. Alright, you know the rules. First one to smash their boulder will be judged the Gubu Slayer. I don't even think about trying to kill me, that's cheating. I'll pick these boulders. They're nothing alike. Ah, what the hell's it? Let the contest begin. Look behind you, a three-headed Gubu! As it casts Paralyze on me. And I dodged it, nice. You're still on it? Bugger me. This lucky I got one of these. And then he puts down a bomb. There we go. My arms, my bleeding arms! Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in a company of yours. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson, I have. Except your blubbering track down. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I was at Costa del Sol, and it was this grisly marauder everyone's treated like royalty. Where there was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed me, so look, his name's Wastegate, or something. All right, Wastegate. He'll tell you how to defeat Tidus or whatever the thing's called. The thing's name is. That's what you wanted to hear. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. Shrug. All right. So we have now found our quarry at Costa del Sol. Yep. Okay, I think we're first gonna go and do the job quest before we do the before we finish this one. Blah 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 blah. Are these watermelons or bombs? No, they look like boys. Boys! At least I think that's what they're called. The things that they drop in the water to guide ships. When going to port. Or through a river or whatever. Oh, hello. Oh, hi there. Thou art in my hunting log, and so you must die. I'm some sturdy frickin' jellyfish. These things look horrifying. And I love it. Ba-ba. Okay. Right. Wait, there's one more. I really suck at counting, huh? Well, no, I just don't know how many I need to beat. I thought it was 3 every single time, but that is apparently wrong. Right. There we go. Gonna try to ignore these colibris. As one turns around, and it's probably gonna attack me now. Look at all these people over here. Hello again, my friends. It is quite obvious that you have been anything but idle in your training since last we met. Your progress is heartening to look upon, truly. But it also serves to remind me that each hour I spent poring over ancient texts is an hour not spent honing my skills. I fear my worth on the battlefield is diminishing by the day. Yet, I am certain that my duties of the Chronicles will yield something of use. In fact, just last night I discovered how the warriors of my tribe came to be shunned by the outside world. Upon witnessing my people's prowess with the axe, the armies of the city-states began to incorporate similar techniques into their own training regiments. These are the self-same techniques I have been instructing you in, Lyn. One switch call upon the inner beast. The consequences, of course, were dire. Yes, their soldiers became nigh on unstoppable. They also became wholly uncontrollable, and both friend and foe fell prey to the ensuing carnage. Of course, the heads of the city-states laid the blame for these atrocities solely at the feet of my kind, promptly banning the ancient art, the ancient art and imprisoning anyone suspected of teaching it, or so the chronicles say. What I find hard to grasp, though, is that once during my training did my brother hint at this dark history. Never once. There we go. Nor have I myself ever seen one of my tribe succumb to the rage that the chronicles describe. Could it be that the tales are mere falsehoods? Stories concocted by some long-forgotten enemy who would poison our heritage and befoul our tribe's name? Who in their right mind would seek to sully something so pure? And why would my ancestors simply bow their heads and suffer such ignominy? That my people would be so weak, so utterly bereft of pride, is inexplicable. I refuse to believe it. It matters not if these claims are groundless. If they prompted my tribe's art to fade into obscurity, then the damage has already been done. Well, I for one will not turn a blind eye to this injustice. If none of my people will give me will give the lie to the stories that have been so tarnished, that have my God. If none of my people will give the lie to the stories that have so tarnished our reputation, it shall have to be me. But once again I lose myself in the history and forget the present. If you recall, I spoke to you of my former comrade from the company of heroes, and the great woody beast you have been pursuing. The beast remains on the loose, and to toss a pond of salt on the wound, fell creatures that appear to be his minions have been wreaking havoc on the innocent residents of Wineport. Were you and I to succeed in quelling the threat, surely the people would see that warriors are no fearsome beasts, but valuable allies. Together, Lyn, we will win back our proud name. Now, let us away to Wineport to meet the captain of the militia. Whew. I have not returned to that one quite yet. That was a lot of freaking text. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna take that boat over there. I do really like freaking beaches, man. They're so nice. I like the ocean. I don't like to be on the ocean, but I like the beach and all that shit. All of that jazz. Oh, there's actually a river going that way, huh? The Angeles River, huh? Or the Ageless, sorry. Whatever. This place is so beautiful, I love it. I love it so much. You know, I also love to breathe, so I need to... I just need to get used to this again. It's been so long since I did this. Wait, before we continue, let me go and get this teeth right. What is this over here? Treasures and tribulations. Ah, I see. Okay. That's to unlock treasure maps. What is happening over here, huh? Oh my. Right. Hello. My friends, Wineport is much obliged for your aid. The fiends come relentlessly, and what few able-bodied men we have find themselves hopelessly overmatched. Indeed, the western gates have been so besieged that they are currently left without any man to defend. Leave the defense to us, my good man. I will secure the western gate. Then, you defend the town from the east. Together we will form a bulwark that not a single fiend can penetrate. Once the enemy has been driven back, we will return here to back up the captain. Got it, Lynn? Alright. Now before we actually go and do this... Actually, no, I just need to go this way, so... It works out perfectly, because I think I need to kill these enemies. Over here. Yeah. The grass raptors. Foul breath. Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of conviction, I think it was. I don't remember. Elden Ring, that's a game, yes. That's a game I recently finished. Surveying. Surveying. My god. Hello. Restless raptors. That's an opening move and a half. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. There we go. Oh, there's more. So many AoEs! There's also another grass raptor added to the pile of enemies. There's thrill of battle to heal a little bit. Ah. I've been wondering something actually. So this doesn't increase my beast gauge. I'm kind of wondering if Mithril Tempest, which is like the combo move, actually gives me that or not. Because that would be a nice change. To make it so that you build this up even when you're doing AoEs, because usually you're doing AoEs. As a tank, so... Alright. All of the enemies have been killed. Slain. Thank the 12 you're safe. We have need of your skills yet. I just heard a scream, and I fear that one of the beasts might be loose within the village. Come with me. You monster, get away! Monster, but I... Come no closer, then. I beg of you. I must return to the falls. Whatever has gotten into Kira's gorge. 'Tis true that he fought like a man possessed, but to mistake him for the very beast he hunts. Methinks the child's parents have been feeding her a few too many ghost stories for her own good. Worry not, friend. I shall speak to the villagers and clear up this most unfortunate misunderstanding. Do return to the falls and assure Curious Gorge that Wineport is indebted to him for his aid. Right. Let's go back over the coast also. And then go north. Far to the north. So I think we're gonna go and finish off this quest. And then I think maybe we want to end it off. And then next episode begin this entire Costa del Sol part. Because I do remember this being a pretty big little pot. This game looks so good. And they're gonna give it a graphic overhaul at some point too, so... It should look even better, yes! I'm kind of curious to see how my PC is gonna deal with quality at that point. Blah 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 blah. Lynn, please forgive me for leaving so abruptly earlier. It was a hasty reaction to a situation for which I was completely unprepared. While both you and I know that I was in complete control of my inner beast, I now realize that to the layman's eye, it may have seemed that, well, the opposite was true. Maybe it was this very misapprehension that lent weight to the lies, which led to my tribe's disgrace. And if that is the case, then perhaps I should return once more to the Chronicles, and endeavor to reassess their message in light of this discovery. Speaking of light, your soul crystal, Lynn. It sparkles. Does the soul of the warrior have aught to reveal to you? Any whispers of import? If only they hadn't forsaken me as it did my brother. Well, I suppose that is that. I must continue my studies and your trade. I hope to have something new for both of us very soon. Until then, my friend. You hear the whispers of the village ancestors! As we get ourselves Mithril Tempest, which is a combo move with Overpower. This is also the thing that gives us Surging Tempest, which increases damage dealt by 10%. So it extends the duration of Surging Tempest by 30 seconds, and it can go up to a maximum of 60 seconds. Later on we'll also get like a normal move, which I'm going to put over here. Like a normal single target move where you can also get that same thing. Alright, my friends, that however is going to conclude this episode of Just What I Was Playing Final Fantasy XIV. And the next episode we're going to go and deal with this stuff in Costa del Sol. Goodbye.